NewsNation's senior national correspondent, Brain Entin. He's been following the story, obviously, from the very beginning. He spent more time outside that house than I think anybody on this story. So this was a surprise. I mean, you just heard Caitlin and me talking about how surprised we both were. I'm sure you were as well. Any idea why now? Why so sudden? I mean, instantaneous. The announcement to the families, the announcement to the press, the defense is in the same day for 2 days, and then within 2 weeks it's down.
Well, first of all, I think they got about a 2.5 hour heads up, the family. It was about 2.5 hours. They got the call, and then the press release went out where we all found out that there is an official date of December 28th. The timing is interesting. I mean, just a couple of days after Christmas sort of makes sense because students won't be there on campus. But I also wonder if they're thinking right between Christmas and New Year's, is that a time when, the media will stay away, when everybody's busy, when they can kind of try to do this under the radar? Perhaps that's the reason they picked that time. But actually, I just want to remind you, the house is not in the middle of the campus. It's in a neighborhood right next to the campus. So I get that it's upsetting for the students and it's a distraction and it's hard to look at, but it's not like they have to walk by it every day in the middle of the school. I still just don't understand why take the chance. Why not just leave the house up until the trial, like we've seen in other situations, like we saw in Parkland and all sorts of other cases we've covered. I don't understand. I just don't get the rush.
Yeah, it's a hard one. I mean, and I remember when you gave us the tour and you showed us when you stood in front of the house facing us and then walked, opposite to the camera down the hill, you literally within 50 steps were at the fraternity houses and Ethan's fraternity house specifically. So while they don't have to walk by, I suppose they could look up and see it there. But I'm with you. It's always been, I'm surprised it's such a battle. I don't think the university wants to make money off the property. I don't think that's what this is about. But it sure is sort of a sad battle that this family's had to go through. The families have had to go through, and not all of them agree. The Chapins, they haven't joined the fray in terms of families that want to keep that house standing. They've sort of not weighed in either way, publicly, that is. But certainly the Gonzalez family have led the way with other family members saying, just keep it there. What's the rush? What if there's a mistake in some, like here we are. Brian, how many times have we seen FBI or police or members of the defense team coming back in the last couple of months to, I don't know, do some extra work they needed to do?
Yeah, and who knows, they might need to do something else that they haven't thought of yet, or maybe the jury will want to see the house. Steve Gonzalez, Kaylee's dad, made a good point to me last month when I spoke to him about this. He said, if this stays in the county and they don't move it, and they're trying to find a juror who is unbiased, it could very well be a farmer. And to him, a farmer isn't going to want to see a 3D image or a computer view. They're going to want to go out and see the house for themselves. And they're saying, well, the inside is different and it's been, there's been chemicals and you can't walk around. But even the outside, Ashleigh, I mean, maybe they're going to want to stand on the street and say, what could you actually see from that window? Or what could you see from the front to the back of the house? Or what exactly does the road look like in that area compared to the house? I mean, they may not even have
Brian,
to go inside.
Let me ask you that. Because you have a very unique ability to say, I saw the digital replications of the house before I got there, before you landed for the first time in Idaho and went to that property. How different was it when you got there? What surprised you in person? Because you walked around the back, like you were taken all around the house, which other reporters haven't done. So you tell me how different it would be looking at a digital model compared to showing up there for the first time and getting the real feel.
It's a very unique house. It's the 3 stories. Part of it is into the ground. It's a very unique driveway. I mean, you see in the video here, it's this steep driveway that goes up around the house. There's an apartment complex on one side. I mean, when I went, my first thought was like, it's just an interesting sort of little corner of this street that you can't really visualize unless you're there. And again, they may have questions. The jury may have questions about the outside. What could you hear if you were on one side of the house? Could you hear things? I mean, who knows what they might want to feel out there? That's why I don't understand it. I don't understand the rush.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.